everybody, and welcome to Autoevolution. Today we're going to be testing the Okai ES20 Neon scooter. Now, if the name Okai doesn't sound familiar to you, don't worry. They've actually been on this market since 2006 and reserve over about 100 or so micro-mobility patents. Now, all of them either go into the scooters you rent on a daily basis, those e-bikes you see around town for rentals, and finally, the ES20 scooter. Now, all those years of research and development is what you see here. For example, just to start things off, the base for the whole scooter, the frame and everything is completed from aluminum. So it's gonna be rather light. I don't know how to say too light. You're looking at about 35 pounds I'm carrying on a daily basis. So going down to like a metro station or on a bus, you'll have to work a little bit. So make sure you go to the gym. But the most important aspect of the ES20 is its capabilities. For example, the front motor has a peak 500 watts of output and can crunch out about 12 pound-feet of torque. Now, what does that mean for you around town or going up hills? Well, it can handle a 20% hill gradient. Personally, I tried to test it at about 15 or so, 10 to 15, and I got a good steady speed of about 7 to 8 miles an hour, still crunching it uphill, which is rather nice. Now, it sounds like a rather small motor, but it is able to crunch you around town at a speed of 15.5 miles per hour. That's the speed cap on this one. For future versions that we've seen online, for the US at least, they will have a 20 miles per hour limit raised. Now, as you ride along, you'll need to stop. And one thing that Okai did with this scooter is have two systems for braking. You have a disc brake in the back, but you also have an electronic system in the front, which kicks in right after the disc brake. What does that do? It means you won't go flipping overhead or smashing into your handlebars if you're not careful. The second thing they did is they elongated the footboard. What that does is offer you much more stability. It makes sense. If you have a small board, smaller wheelbase, less stability. More on the story to help you get a little bit of comfort in your ride. You have that front tire that you see is actually pneumatic tire. It just has air in it. So it does soften up any blows you take from the front. But most importantly, there is a suspension integrated into the frame right here. And if you take a quick look, I'll show you what it can do. And that really does help as you ride along. For example, cobblestones, all you're going to hear is a loud noise, like a but that's about it. Other than that, you're going to be enjoying the ride. It's not going to be that bad. It's not in comparison to the stiff suspension ones that you see on the streets and can rent. Now, a few of the technological aspects that Okai did with this one is they added this whole swag light. They call it swag lights, and it's actually one of the reasons, the main reason why I'm dressed the way I am. And if you're wondering if I'm wearing the kilt properly, you betcha. Now, sure, the swag lights aren't going to help you, move along faster or anything like that, but they are going to help you get a little bit more of attention onto you. And at night, this is beneficial. Sure, you have a headlight and you have a tail light, but if you see a colorful light moving in the background, you're going to pop out into like some driver's, view. They're going to see you quicker. You're going to have a little bit of chance to avoid. And at the end of the day, it's a party animal. Once you're done with work on Friday, turn it on, hit the town, get a group of your friends together, and start a little subculture. I don't know.
It's your $600.
Now, some tech has been integrated into it as well, aside from the motor and the e-brake and the disc brakes and all that. They actually work on the screen up here at the top. But most importantly, you can connect your phone to the scooter through an app. And what the app does is quite a few things. You're able to change the display. You're able to play around with the lights. Sure, this is the green standby mode, but I can also choose pink, blue, yellow, magenta. Magenta. Now you understand, right? All right. And that's actually quite neat, if you ask me. I mean, sure, it may be a little bit childish and a little bit playful, but honestly, everything's too serious nowadays anyway. As for its range, it all depends on which ride mode you're in. It does have three. One is Eco. One is, I think, medium, and then the H is for high or hella fast. 15.5 miles per hour isn't hella fast, but you'll probably stay in hella fast mode the whole time. And with that the maximum range you get on this is about 25 miles. Nonetheless, it is enough for you to go to the store, maybe, run a little errand, pick up something from the pharmacy real quick. I don't know. it's up to you what you do with it. Another feature that this team actually integrated into their style is this. You can simply push a button right here, unblock the handlebar, drop it down, pick it up, and off you go. That is absolutely it. And then back up, just as easy. Secure it, and you're good to go. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation of the Okai ES20. Wish you guys a good night. Until next time.